Hi, my name is Christina Roosen, Chief Strategy Officer for Dedalus International, and I am, thrilled to be with you at Arab Health, although I'm not there in person, but to be recording this message to you from my home in Barcelona. I wanted to share some slides with you today to introduce you at a very high level to Dedalus and our vision. So allow me to share these slides. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction or an overview to Dedalus, a global leading digital health company. And as you can see, we have some quite impressive numbers on this slide, because today Dedalus employs over 6,500 highly skilled resources. It actually has the largest R&D software team in the sector in Europe, with more than 2,000 resources. And thanks to our undisputed cutting-edge portfolio of leading the new generation solution, Dedalus covers the whole spectrum of needs for healthcare operators, supporting over 6,000 hospitals and 5,300 laboratories around the world. Our consultants helps you to create strategies that prepare your healthcare organization to meet the challenge of digital transformation that many of us stand in today. So with that, let me share a few more slides so that you understand the scope of Dedalus. So as you can see, we are a global company present in many, many countries worldwide. The highlighted countries here in green are the countries where we're distributed, where our presence is through distributors. But as you can see in the region that you are in today, in Dubai, we have a lot of representation in the region where you are, but also in the rest of the world. So this is a little bit of a timeline, and without going too much into detail, this is an overview so that you can see how Dedalus has grown over the past approximately 40 years. So as Dedalus really grew in its competence, starting from the days it was born in Florence by our founder, Dr. Giorgio Moretti. Today, it's really the leading healthcare and diagnostic software provider in Europe and one of the largest in the world. The shareholding that we have ensures stability and great financial capacity through the presence of Ardian, whom you can see invested in Dedalus in 2016. Ardian is the largest private investment company in Europe and the fourth in the world. Of course, also two large acquisitions, first of Agfa Healthcare Software, and then only just last year, the DXC Healthcare Software Solutions has really helped Dedalus not just in its growth, but certainly also in terms of expanding our product portfolio and expansion into new countries and new regions in the world. So let me just share with you very short here our vision. The vision of Dedalus is a digitally enabled healthcare ecosystem where all stakeholders actively collaborate across the continuum of care to improve each citizen's health outcomes. And I'll explain that a little bit more in detail. The purpose of Dedalus is certainly to be our clients' preferred partner on their digital and associated cultural transformation journey. So let me explain this in a little more detail. The digital transformation of the healthcare ecosystem is clearly one of the most important enablers to achieve the so-called quadruple aim, or just the aim of the healthcare sector. Individual well-being is increasingly influenced by the social determinants of health, education, environment, economy, genomics, and with outcomes that are profoundly shaped by the quality of our local services. There are many characteristics of the digital transformation of health, with the most successful outcomes achieved by progress in clinical effectiveness, population health management, service access, sustainability, people and skills, and readmissions. So, with our impressive framework here of comprehensive and process-oriented solutions, we enable this revolutionary digital transformation and very much needed transformation of healthcare systems, not just at a level, but certainly also on a nation and regional level, where we focus on patient needs, enabling the digital journey across the continuum of care for patients and healthcare providers. This digital transformation of healthcare must address 5 key issues. The IT infrastructure modernization to create a robust and scalable utility infrastructure underpinned by strong cybersecurity support, and that supports also the goal of making healthcare IT carbon neutral by 2030, which is a very important value for our company. The provision of scalable and open healthcare platforms to enable efficient healthcare operations, improving clinical engagement and collaboration across the healthcare ecosystem by addressing the connectivity and interoperability of existing applications across the care continuum. The modernization of proprietary and closed healthcare applications to progressively embrace the latest open data architectures and make clinical decision support central to real-time decision support for healthcare professionals and enabling personalized medicine by integrating genetic and phenotype data into routine clinical care. And the last points here, a creation of a digital front door for the citizen and caregivers to facilitate and democratize access to health services and to engage and activate citizens in their well-being and healthcare delivery. Optimizing care processes by aggregating multiple data sets, for example, operational, clinical, demographical, behavioral, financial, social, etc., to monitor in near real time the use of allocated human and physical resources, and to optimize delivery through predictive modeling of each subsegment of the healthcare ecosystem. So, how do we do all this? At Dedalus, we have for many years been working towards having a digital platform in a data-driven healthcare ecosystem. And let me explain this a little bit more. So, in a healthcare ecosystem of the 21st century, this is the typical ecosystem that you see. So we have the connected home, we have primary and community care, and then you have the acute care sector. These 3 components are, let's say, the main 3 components of healthcare today. However, what we see, and what I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, is that the data collected in these 3 different spheres are typically done in silos. And even within one of these 3 areas, there's a lot of data collected in silos, making it extremely hard to achieve the goal of having real-time data and all the other points that I just mentioned. Therefore, Dedalus has created the DC4H platform, which is the sort of floor that you can see in this slide here. And the goal of the DC4H platform is basically to unleash the data in all these different silos, connect them, and provide insights. Let me explain this a little bit better. So here you have a visualization of the DC4H platform, our systems of insight, as we also call it. So DC4H is built on 6 pillars that together provide a comprehensive platform ecosystem for innovation and modernization to support an integrated health system that connects providers, patients, and other caregivers across organizational and geographic boundaries. Our digital platform is the result of many years of experience in the industry and the convergence of key technical components Dedalus accumulated during our growth plan. Based on a standards-based FHIR, open architecture, APIs, and DC4H, therefore enables healthcare organizations to access, cleanse, integrate, ingest, and semantically tag their own data held across multiple clinical and operational systems, delivering contextual and actionable insights for informed and timely decision-making. It's an open platform ecosystem, offering the building blocks to leverage machine learning models from third-party AI partners and carry out predictive analytics. Furthermore, the platform offers out-of-the-box self-service analytics dashboards for data investigation, as well as the ability to close the loop by triggering events based on clinical operational decision support, providing a notification or alert to the clinician to act in a timely manner. So while each of the 6 pillars are connected and build on the capabilities delivered by one another, each is also independent, enabling the organization to start where maximum value can be delivered. So what are the key benefits here from our platform? Well, obviously, the key benefit here is really to integrate data from a wide range of existing healthcare applications easily and quickly by using the library of existing integrations. A key point here also is to aggregate data faster and create an open, interoperable, agile platform environment connecting your new and legacy assets. Another goal here is to create a FHIR-based integrated care record that is more than just a data lake. It's a repository of curated, standardized, normalized, and semantically relevant data, so clinicians can better understand their patients and how they interact with the hospital or other healthcare organizations. Simplicity through self-service and automations are really the foundations of our main philosophy. Simple delivery via cloud, hybrid cloud, or on-premises infrastructure. Simple management and configuration thanks to a unified self-service platform control center where users can configure every aspect of the platform and monitor all services. A simple setup and configuration thanks to widgets and predefined use cases. So I hope this gave you a little bit more, let's say, information about the DC4H platform. I'm having a little bit, here we go. So basically, let me fast forward here. But as you can see, this basically describes in a bit of a visual way where the platform resides within your system. So really what we need here is that healthcare organizations, they need real-time visibility into how their services are being used and into the wider health system to meet the needs of their patients. Something that's been very much highlighted during the time of COVID, where it's just been challenging to access the necessary data, especially in a real-time manner. So the challenge for healthcare providers will really be to effectively connect to this new integrated healthcare ecosystem, given that the data required to make this a reality is often not easily available. In this complex world where traditional systems of record cannot follow the scale and pace change of all these systems of engagement, it is fundamental to have the ability to integrate and ingest data across disparate applications, to link data sets, to gain evidence-based insights about populations, and to support clinical workflows across organizations. These challenges can be addressed by those new systems of insight delivered by the new Dedalus platform DC4H. So, and DC4H, by the way, stands for Digital Connect for Health. The result of the merge of multiple years of experience accumulated through Open Health Connect, D4, and X-Value. So, just to end here, Dedalus really supports the ecosystem of stakeholders. So starting with C-level leadership, we have multiple solutions besides, of course, the platform designed to reach an advanced healthcare outcome through innovation. We have our products and solutions have extremely experienced value for chief medical officers, chief financial officers as well, because Dedalus experience in data analytics projects, supporting of all C-level leadership to really improve how to use the patient-reported data and accountable information in the best possible manner. We provide cost savings through this unique coordinated platform. We create patient-centered solutions to create efficiency. So I could continue giving you a lot of information here by how we serve the different stakeholders here in the ecosystem. So, but with that, I will leave you with my colleagues at Arab Health, who are standing at our stand, available to answer all of your questions, and also to give you a much more in-depth introduction to DC4H and our many other products and solutions available to you in the region and, of course, beyond. I hope this introduction has been helpful for you. I wish I was there in person, but hopefully that can be the possibility for next year or hopefully soon. If you have any questions at all, always, of course, feel free to contact me or one of my colleagues. I wish you a very nice day in Dubai. Thank you for your time.